Hello everyone, welcome back to Eddie's Modded Adventure, episode 26, 27, something like that, for them, 26, oh, 27, oh, 26, it's because two I have recorded prior to this, I had to splice together, so yeah, episode 26. Where today I start playing with these display links from Create, and hopefully they can do what I wanted to do: display how much accessory bounded target. Okay, so if I wonder. But we'll see. We'll see if it works when we if we can get it to go to the reactors. But also in between episodes, I added framed blocks to the pack, and I was just playing around just now before I started doing this. I will do this off camera and in between episodes, but with the framed blocks, yeah, okay, it's a different it's like a different texture, different color, or whatever, but it looks a lot better. It looks a lot like smoother. Get what I mean? So hopefully that's gonna make the the whole smokestack reactor thing better. So yeah, we've got our little area here. So now what we need to do is what I can test with this is if I get I think I got an energy cell I can use. A cube maybe. I want to be able to see if I can read power, or if I can read multiple like pieces of information using the display link. So, I know where we can test this. If we take a display link, so I might be able to test it with this reactor. So like if I was to put because I can jerry rig some rotational power from up there for now. So if we get a box, okay, and a cog, I would get tested this way. If I take a couple of vertical boxes, this is all for testing purposes right now. Shafts, you do need to bring this out. I'll bring you in a few shafts and four. And then we put a little gearbox there and cog there. Let's test this. And then I put the not to display source. Compatibility. Also blocks which can process and display the data. This only does the whole items. I'm powered by redstone, running soft sending. First, right click target display and attach the block to read. Oh, okay, so I don't know. So, just gonna display here. Hmm. Doesn't look like that's going to work. There's a... Looks like the target display, which is that. And then attach it to a block to read from. Interface and select the figure what is sent. Okay. So you read that. Okay, I'm probably asking too much of this thing because I think this is just like basic stuff. Because it'd be nice if you could use it to read, you know, the temperature, read the temperature, read the and power output and everything. So I linked you there. I want you. Read from enter chest. So okay, I haven't really used these before, but like I want to try and figure out how it works. I do that. C takes you to threshold switch. Smart as a kind of. So wait. Can I thank you? Like you should be able to read. You should be able to read the inventory on that. That's what I'm seeing. It reads like the inventories. Visualize dynamic information. Okay. First right click the target display. And attach it to the block to read from. Open the interface to select and configure what is sent. Hold on. Smart. So big enough to make brass casing. Brass casing. And then I need some stripped okay. There. You there. Bound. Matching fluids. List matching Right. On. Click edit. Actually. If I said for this to be oh, one of these. I don't need actually some matching items. Right. So it reads an inventory like that. This can only read that type of information. Hello. Okay. And then line 2. Okay. So it looks like only way I'm gonna be able to do this. Like I'd love to have it like this. It'd look fantastic. You know, it'd be quite funny to do this with. So I thought, well, this would be quite funny. If I so it's not going to work with the reactor, which is fine. I'm pretty sure there's a way around this. Something I could do with something. I think I might do it with RF tools. So let me just do that. Screen control. I might be able to do it with RF tools. That might be an idea. I'm just thinking for giggles a minute. Just to test and see what it's like. A bucket. Me. I think this would be quite funny to try and. So if I took these display links. I wonder. This is purely speculation. It's purely for a test, just for the laughs. This is entirely for laughs, just to see what it does. I put this that bucket. I'm sure some of you see what I'm trying to do. Wait, those two. Or doesn't have enough speed. Okay. That's fine. What I can do here, so I go into my sync hogs. What I can do is we get our map. This is an absolute complete and utter like side quest. Okay, so we put our large water wheel there, a bucket of water there, and if we do, I need some sort of casing. Casing. Hey, you there. Casing. Yeah, that's not. Properly. And then shoot, I can so but large fly, large there, large there, small, small. Okay. So, this might not even, I think I have to put it aside. It works. It works. And it's like it's giving me the... Hang on, then. Hang on. If I take out this middle and I like that, there like so. And if I got my other display, what would this read? Would this read something different? Oh, it's reading the same. Oh, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? I'm gonna leave it though, just because it looks cool. I'm gonna leave it there just because it looks cool. On the simple fact that it looks cool. That is pretty cool, isn't it? That could work really, you know, back in Thorncraft days, this could have worked really well with Thorncraft for reading your essence in your jars. Alright, so anyway, back to it. So we do need to read the you. Makes you. So you're obviously going to need power. We get 16 of these screens. So you're going to need power. I've never used this before. So okay, so screen controller there. If I do okay, so let's get a flux point. Sneak right click for GUI and insertion of modules. Okay. Screen. Text module, energy screen, energy plus, inventory, lock, fluid, machine information, computer screen, button screen, redstone, count. Okay, so we get a text, energy plus. Let's try a fluid plus and a machine information. Okay, so text screen requires backlight. Bunch of black. And then they these can't stack, that's horrible. Now we're doing fluid. Plus machine information. If I text energy fluid machine information. How do I link this? Invalid. Right. Okay. F1. Press F1 for help. F1 for help. No worky. Okay. So. Okay. So the screen just obviously just displays and it doesn't read the information that's available. Let me put back in text. RF. Oh, there's no block set. Buckets set. So if I take this RF module and I put that screen there. This module will be clear. Okay. Oh wow, that's module for the screen that allows you to display the energy status of a block. Sneak right click on a machine to set the target for this energy module. It says it's clear. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So no fluid in there. Okay, so if I put sneak right click on a supported block, target for this module. So I don't know what machines that support the system. Or that would probably be in RF2. So let's work with because it's not a fluid in there. I thought that these screens connect with each other. It would have been nice if I could have had a big screen. Do this. Information screen. Place this block on a power cell. Information about the cell. Right click to change. The screen module allows you to monitor 9 different items through storage scanner. This module can also be combined with a tablet for remote access to your storage scanner control system. The modules screen has to be remotely powered by a screen control. This RF tools. At RF tools. RF tools has a wrench, doesn't it? Can I use this to like... Aha! Okay. So I can take this. Okay, so 3x3 is as big as it goes. So if I do this, scan. Okay. So I think because RF tools is if I go on here, and mechanism chemical. So I wonder if the fluid on here actually do mechanisms chemicals. That is the question. Does that work like that? So button screen control. Send a redstone signal when pressed. That would be great. If I could have that on it as well, I could use it to shut off the reactor. Okay. Now we're getting some of this. So we might have our screen to do this. So if we go, so we only need 2 screens. Okay. So get rid of those 3. I will go into our dimension. But we don't need to look at these, are not going to work. And then we do screen 1, screen 2, and then we got 2 screens. Our screen controller there. With our power, scan. So this is still reading it was still reading the extreme reactor. So hopefully this could work in doing what I wanted. It could. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab ourselves a chest, and we're gonna put those modules away for now. So what we need to do first is we need to build our reactor. Let's get our reactors built, and what we do is actually another build for our for the fissile fuel production, which I could probably put behind. So you put the fissile fuel production behind it, so we could probably extend this out to a big dome out back here. Oh no, we can't do it because our screens are there. Because the fissile fuel is going to be huge, because this is going to be a max size reactor. Just 18 by 18 by 18. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is barely going to fit me, I think. 2, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is under this. So this is the innermost corner, right? This is the innermost corner, so realistically that's our corner there. And then we should do the same on this side, innermost corner. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This should be big enough. If anything, I could do two 12 by 12s, one this side, one that side. I should have really thought about the size of the reactor before I finish building the stacks. So this can only go up 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Two over. I need more than that. Do you have any more cases in that chest? I just didn't pick them up. Because that calculation on that thing is wrong then. Oh, I got all the casings. Because I know the top and the bottom can't be reactor classic. Crafting up the steel right now, so that's what's taking its time. This should be enough anyway. Well, no, I need some for the top as well. Because the whole top has got to be reactor casings as well. One. Okay. So I was building. Ring of reactor casings. Reactor glass, sorry. And then we just break up what we don't from the side, from sides. Okay, so that's the reactor shell. Okay, so what we're gonna need is we need one. We're gonna need one port for fissile fuel. We need one port. We need multiple ports really. We're gonna want one port for energy output, and then we need one port east for nuclear waste. So these three main ports here, these are gonna be outputs. Input only, input. Take these two actually, and these two will be on this side, and these two are outputting tools, which is the output of the steam. So you're gonna output energy. These don't produce energy, do they? This just takes water, fissile fuel, creates steam. Then in here, I might actually move this in there now. I'll teleport it into it now. So go and create box point, teleport block. And no, not like it's not like another port where you can not have the corners. See, look, no worky. It needs to be a full thing. So now, I'm gonna get this. That should be enough. So we're not building up the size reactor that we were originally building. I just need to pop these in. Should Like it's just enough. And this is the pain in the backside ones. I'll do exactly the same thing again. Once these are in one layer, I can bond them down. Bond. Boom. And this. So we have enough in here to make another, essentially make another reactor. 2. A reactor. Awesome. So now we need to get water in here. We have a sink. Okay, go back to home. Make our sink. We need to get a better window, like the autograph, essentially. So, supply of some. I got input source in here. See, that's what that's more than likely going to be used for now, is things like that. It's always nice to have the access to that. So we take you, and what we need to do is we need to do some laser IO. I think is going to be our best bet here. I love that telephone. Did I put laser IO in its back? I did. So laser. Laser 2. Laser wrench. We don't need to have the wrench. I need to take that once. So you want item cards. Good cards, energy cards, some cards, basic filters. I think that's really cool. Logic chip. Let's cook logic chip. There, and I think. A gold nugget recipe. Redstone block recipe. Because we're not actually storing redstone stuff on now. I think that's everything. Now we can make a card holder ourselves. Should be something to just keep on us. Thought. We'll just go back to us autograph at so these. We're gonna want 9, 27, 30. Just give me a stack. Laser wrench. Card. And this. at 0 we need to do the overclock, the no over and cut clockers and card over. Okay. Yeah, ourselves. Card overclockers and clockers. Right, so overclockers stack of each. Why not? Awesome. So on here then, down, do it, extract, and go to buckets. Okay. That's extracting 8 buckets a tick. At laser card. I think it's that. So I think we go down. Yep. It's awesome. And then on bench. Then on failure, insert in, some more auto focus anyway. You see it already filling up, look. So suck. Take these out. And that is so much better, but you're filling up. Only issue is I don't know what it's gonna be like with water, but you know, it's not gonna do anything, is it? Because it's not producing anything. So what I might do actually is do like another 6. Just to be on the safe side, because I know when I did 18 by 18 one last one, it 9 was enough. is to craft up. Wanted to. Right, let's craft. I don't know why let's craft. I want. I don't think I can do that with. I'm not crafting. Why are you not crafting? I might have to switch to logistics all over. It's gonna be a pain. I gotta redo all the crafting things again. On there. I need some more fluids. Fluid cards. I don't know. We're getting close to the wrapping up point, and I wish I could put up more than a stack at a time. More than a single at a time, sorry. I think that's something I think that I should do, is make these stackable until they're configured. And then once they're configured, they don't stack with each other, obviously. It would just make life so much easier. You're all done, right? Yeah. Oh, you need some more blockers. Yeah, definitely more blockers. 12 more stack. You in there? Same here. Oh. Good thing we're growing the resources we need, isn't it? This stuff takes a lot of gold. Okay, so they're all configured, and that should be more than enough water. Because you're pulling out. Each of these is pulling 8 buckets at 8 buckets every tick. Could actually. I know how bad this cat is going when it goes. Connecting to. Sink. So a few more overclockers, and then we're gonna end the episode here. Once we finish doing this up, and then we come back next time, and hopefully get our turbine built on this side, and then we can work on getting get the pipe work done underneath. Hold on. Just gonna do it this way. seem to be having some janky crafting. Yeah, we get our turbine built. Jeez, brain just doesn't want to work. And then can get pipework sorted to move all the steam from here over there, and then the water back from over there back to here. And that'll be that. And then it'll be next time we'll come, and next one after that it'll be the setup of the Fission, which I think what we're gonna do is we'll just do another build around here to transport our fissile fuel from another building here. I think I might just do, like I said, a big dome behind here for our fissile fuel, and then on this side then we'll have the power coming from the turbine into here, which we will have our SPS to make our antimatter, because this whole thing is pretty much just going to be for creating the antimatter. And I'll try and get these both looking the same and get the finishing touches done on the so, and then we get to play around and figure out how these are going to work to read information that we're going to need to read. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're watching this. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we're well on our way to getting antimatter. So, bye for now.